Right. As long as one is connected to his own nature within, one has goodwill towards life. But where do we direct our goodwill to? There are three kinds, therefore, of goodwill, as long as I know. The first one is to have goodwill towards oneself, and then to try to improve ourselves. I want to be a better citizen. I want to have a better relationship with my own soul. I want to find wisdom within myself. I want to produce natural and harmonious feelings. I want to be a more advanced soul, and so on. The second kind of goodwill is goodwill towards the others, goodwill towards the world. I want to live in a better planet. Therefore, I will work for it to improve itself. I want to live in a better country. Therefore, I will try to help my country to solve its problems. I want to live in a better family. Therefore, I will help or try to help my family to improve its relationships and its reality. But the problem is in an isolationist perception of life. The problem is to be aware only of myself and my problems and struggle for my solutions, or to be aware and focused only on external problems of the community, family, country, the world, and so on. From the narrowness of these two initial perspectives, only within or only outside, comes the third, which we could call universal focus of goodwill, which consists in combining goodwill for myself and goodwill for the others. To love the others as I love myself, which means to have respect for the others as I have respect for myself. Both things are important, and self-respect is of extreme importance in order to be able to have real respect for the others. Those who are aggressive and hostile to other beings have a problem with lack of self-respect. Because the fundamental energy of human beings is the same. That which I have within is that which I have to give others. So there is no separation between world peace and individual peace. No separation. Individual peace is the basis of world peace. And we can see these ideas in the works of Swami Sivananda, one of the leading spiritual thinkers of the 20th century. In his book on world peace, he writes this: "No piece of paper called a treaty among nations will ever heal the world of war. Individual peace only paves the way to world peace. The radical cure for war is to find inner peace first through self-realization, through self-knowledge." So, it is completely false, the idea that world peace depends on heads of state. Heads of state are just managing the hard choice between war and peace in short-term reality, but they have the basis of their decision-making is the astral light, the astral world of mankind, which is only one atmosphere. If the atmosphere of mankind, if the astral, emotional, and mental atmosphere of our mankind is poisoned by hate, depression, hostility, envy, anxiety, aggressiveness, and so on, they have a very narrow margin of choice between war and peace. And peace, in such a case, will be rather an absence of active war, because no real peace is possible if you are living in a planetary atmosphere, which is only one common agenda, one common air for all to breathe. If the common atmosphere is deadly poisoned by aggressiveness, frustration, and ill will, then the margin of goodwill created by heads of state, even the best ones, is very narrow, very precarious. So what we have to do as parts of this common reality that is called the human aspect of our planet is to purify ourselves as microcosms of our civilization, and then give a chance to honest people to be more influential in our historical process. But it's a question of recognizing the basic fact that each one of us is the center of our civilization. Each one of us is the center of humanity. Therefore, each one of us is the responsible one regarding the future of mankind.